All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our quadruple header here for you tonight. We head to Minneapolis, Minnesota for this one. It'll be the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams come in at 8-4 on the season. And something has gone wrong here with my laptop. It's not putting me where I want to be. It did not update. I'm not sure why. All right, give me a second. It didn't go to where I wanted it to go. Anyway, the Packers are 8-5. The Vikings are 8-5 on the season. There we go. Now it finally updated. The Bears lost to the Buccaneers earlier this week. There was a three-way tie for first place, but the Bears lost. So the winner of this game will be all alone in first place in the NFC Central with a 9-5 record. And these two teams played earlier in the season at Lambeau Field, and I'm trying to find where they played earlier. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Green Bay won that earlier game. Evil Dead is now 48 games over 500. If he gets all four right today, he'll be at 51. If he only gets 3 out of 4, he'll be at 49. So we're hoping he gets a clean sweep here today. And he'll probably take the Vikings in this one. But I don't know for sure. I'll have to wait and see what he does. I'm looking to see when they played earlier. I want to make sure I get this right. Let's see. It was back in Week 8. The Packers beat Minnesota 21-15 at Lambeau. All right. Evil Dead is officially 126-78 now. Again, 48 games over 500. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota for this one. Packers-Vikings here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the Packers and the Vikings. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports, the battle for first in the NFC Central Division. The winner of this game will be all alone in first place. The first of our late afternoon games here in Week 15. The Packers will kick off. The Vikings will get it first. We're underway, live from Minneapolis. From the 4-yard line, on the return for the Vikings, number 24, Ace Ellington, out to the 28-yard line. Evil Dead has got the Vikings in this one. I thought as much. Miss Misty's got the purple team. Jay Foster, the fifth-year quarterback out of Michigan, starting quarterback for the Purple People Eaters, known as the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams are 8-5, tied for first in the NFC Central. If the Packers win, they get the season sweep on the Vikings. If the Packers win, all they have to do is win next week, and they win the division. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line in the I formation. Foster hands off to Phil Maffa around the outside, and Maffa down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Maffa, the second-year back out of Clemson. Kind of a small crowd here tonight. I'm up against the real NFL. This time of year, my Sundays are not big. Foster on 2nd and 3, takes off, and he gets out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 7, and that'll be a Viking first down. Once the NFL season's over, though, my Sundays are the best days. We have an injury timeout as the left tackle, TJ Madison, goes to the sideline. 1st and 10 for the Vikings now. Opening drive. They'll have it at their own 42-yard line. Packers at 8-5, Minnesota at 8-5. This would be the doubleheader game on Fox. Foster hands off to Maffa, and Maffa to the 46-yard line, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Antonio Spencer on the tackle, the 8th-year linebacker out of Texas. Opening drive of the ballgame. 3 wide to the far side. Foster under center on 2nd and 6. Foster draws back, throws outside, and caught. Rondé James out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5. It's going to bring up 13 inches. Rondé James, the 4th-year receiver out of Arizona. It'll be 13 inches for the Vikings at the Packer 49-yard line. Vikings come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking, throws, and caught. Nope. James couldn't hold on. Pass was broken up by Randall Cook, the 3rd-year defensive back out of UCLA. It'll be 4th down. The Viking drive stalls out. It'll be 4th and inches. James Spalding, the rookie punter out of Baylor, comes out. Spalding gets the punt away. And that's going to drop into the end zone. Touchback. Green Bay will have it for the first time, starting at their own 20-yard line. Thomas Allen, the quarterback, in his 5th year out of San Diego State. Allen, very quietly, has led Green Bay to 4 playoff berths in the last 5 seasons. Or 3 in the last 4, excuse me. 1st and 10 for Green Bay. They'll start at their 20-yard line. Packers come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Allen in the shotgun. Allen draws back, throws down the middle, and caught by Tommy Stewart, the tight end, good for 9, out to the 29-yard line. 7th-year tight end out of Vanderbilt. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Packers. At their own 29-yard line. 4 wide for Green Bay. Allen in the shotgun. In motion is Duncan. Allen fakes it inside, rolls out, and Allen's going to take off. And he picks up 4 to the 33-yard line, and that'll be enough for a Packer first down. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 Green Bay at their own 33-yard line. The Vikings had to punt on their opening drive. This is Green Bay's opening drive. Allen in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Allen looking, throws underneath, and caught by Vince Kirkwood out to the 36, a gain of 2 yards. Kirkwood in his 7th year out of Oklahoma State. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 36. Packers come out with 4 wide once again. Allen under center. Allen fakes the handoff. Allen throws deep downfield, and he's got a man, and it's tipped away. Jazz Duncan had it, and it was knocked away by Lawrence Burnside. We got a penalty on Green Bay. Burnside, great defensive play. The penalty would have negated the pass anyway. Illegal man downfield. Packers will be backed up now. 2nd and 13 back at the 31-yard line. 4 wide. Allen in the gun. Allen hands off to Brockington. And John Brockington will lose a yard. Back to the 32. Tackle made by Kerry Seymour, the rookie linebacker out of Oklahoma. It'll be 3rd and 11 for Green Bay at their own 32. 5 wide for the Packers. Allen in the shotgun on 3rd down. Allen draws back, throws outside, caught but tackled immediately is Tommy Stewart as Jeremy Bell came up, the 9th-year defensive back out of Alabama, a loss of 3. It'll be 4th and 14. Viking defense stepping up. Vikings had to punt, and now the Packers are going to punt. Aiden Swanson back to punt. On 4th and 14, Swanson, in his second year out of Clemson, back to punt, gets the punt away. And this will be fielded at the 20-yard line and fair caught by Ace Ellington, the second-year defensive back out of Howard. So both teams have had it once. Both have had to punt. And now the Vikings, this will be their second possession. 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. 4:14 left in the first quarter. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun on first down. Underwood in motion. Foster throws to Underwood. Now, they tried a trick play, but it didn't work. Before Underwood could throw it back, Randall Cook came up, made the tackle. A loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15. The first pass was a lateral, and he was going to try to throw it back. A trick play. 4 wide to the far side on 2nd and 15. Foster in the shotgun. Foster draws back. Foster looking, throws down the middle and caught by Underwood out to the 18-yard line. A gain of just 2. It'll be 3rd and 13. Lawson Underwood, the 11th year tight end out of Iowa. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. The battle for first place in the NFC Central. Foster in the shotgun on 3rd and 13. Maffa in motion. Foster throws to Maffa, and the Packers are right there. A loss of 4. Didn't fool Green Bay at all. Dane Swan, the rookie linebacker out of Auburn, on the tackle. That was not a good series for the Vikings. And our punt fest will continue. James Spalding will come into punt on 4th and 17 for the Vikings. Be punting from his goal line. Takes the snap, gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at the 42-yard line. Bringing it back is Alton Head, the rookie out of BYU. Brings it back to the Packer 47-yard line. And now Green Bay is going to have great field position with 2:49 left in the first quarter, no score. U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Both teams are 8-5, tied for first in the NFC Central Division. Four wide for Green Bay. Allen in the shotgun, 1st and 10. In motion is Duncan. Allen fakes the handoff, throws, caught by Duncan, turns upfield, and Duncan to the 44, a gain of 8. That'll bring up 2nd and 2 as the Packers get into Viking territory. 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Everybody in tight for the Packers on 2nd and 2. Allen under center. Allen end around, and they get the first down as they hand off to Chris Weavers. Gets 3 yards out to the 41-yard line. First down, Packers. Weavers, the former Giant and Bear, in his 7th year out of Florida. 2 minutes left now in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Green Bay at the Viking 41. 4 wide. Allen calling it audible. Under center. Allen draws back. Throws and dumps it off to Vince Kirkwood out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 8. That'll bring up 2nd and 2. Kirkwood in his 7th year out of Oklahoma State. 2nd and 2 from the Viking 32. Allen in the gun. Allen to Brockington. And Brockington picks up the first down. Gets the corner inside the 20. Down to the 17-yard line. A 15-yard run by John Brockington. First down, Packers. A minute 15 left in the first. Clock is moving. 1st and 10, Green Bay at the Vikings 17-yard line. Packers come out 4 wide. Allen in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Allen looks downfield. Looking, throws, and caught by Brockington to the 12, a gain of 5. Ty Martin, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of Tennessee. John Brockington, the 4th year back out of Georgia. Be 2nd and 5 from the 12-yard line. We're down to 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 wide, empty backfield. Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking, throws underneath, and caught by Tommy Stewart down to the 4. A gain of 8 for the tight end. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. They should be able to get the playoff. 1st and goal from the 4 in the I formation. They pitch to Brockington. Tries to get outside. He gets to the 6. A loss of 2 yards. And that will do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, we're scoreless here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium. We go to the second quarter. 2nd and goal for Green Bay at the 6-yard line in the I formation. Allen hands off to Brockington, gets inside, touchdown, Green Bay. A 6-yard touchdown run by John Brockington, the 4th year back out of Georgia. And the Packers take a 6-0 lead on the first play of the second quarter. Nice drive by Green Bay. And now James Griffey, the 11th year kicker out of Army, will come on for the extra point. Griffey for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Packers lead it 7-0. An 8-play, 52-yard drive. 7:57 left to play here in the first half. U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Who do they play next week? In Week 16. Green Bay will play at the Chargers next week. And Minnesota, looking at the schedule here, they play at Kansas City. And now the kickoff by Griffey. It'll be fielded at the 5, bringing it back. On the return, looks to be number 23 this time. That's Luke Joyner out to the 28. Joyner, the 3rd year back out of Virginia Tech. Jay Foster comes back out, the 5th year quarterback out of Michigan. Vikings down 7-0 with 7:53 left here in the first half. Let's see if the Vikings can tie it up. We had a good crowd here on this Sunday. The second game of 4. On 1st and 10. 4 wide. Foster back. Foster looking. Rolls out. Foster throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. The Falcons held on to beat the Texans 31-26 in the game before this. That's on YouTube. After this, we have the Lions and the Broncos. And then we have the Seahawks and the Raiders. 2nd and 10 from the 28 in the I formation. Foster hands off to Maffa up the middle. And Maffa to the 40-yard line. Viking Skywalker has joined us. Welcome in, Viking. You missed a pretty good game earlier. The Falcons held on to beat the Texans 31-26. This is our second game. 1st and 10 from the 40. Foster rolls out. Foster in trouble, has to throw it away. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Viking, if you want to pick the Vikings in this one, that's fine. I don't mind. You're coming in down 7-0. I'll give it to you though if you want. 5 wide, 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back, throws, caught underneath by John Mills. Mills out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. We have an injury timeout. That's the defensive tackle, Dwayne Hill, goes to the sideline. No problem, Viking. I'll put you down for the Vikings. We have the Lions and the Broncos after this, and the Seahawks and the Raiders. And then we'll wrap up Week 15 tomorrow with the Colts, Browns, and the Jets, Bengals. 3rd and 4 from the 46. Foster in the gun. Foster looking, throws outside, caught by Underwood. Underwood only picks up a yard as the tackle made in the open field by Nathan Davis, the 11th year safety out of Notre Dame. It'll be 4th down, and Minnesota will have to punt. Back to punt, James Spalding. It was because I got a lot of games in. Out of bounds, no, it goes in the end zone, touchback. I had a lot of days off, and so I got a lot of games in. When you can get 3 and 4 games in every day, yeah, the week goes by quick. It'll be a touchback, and the Packers will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. We won't start Week 16, though. Well, we might be able to start it Tuesday. I have basketball Tuesday night. When I get in, I might do a game. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Allen fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and caught by Tommy Stewart out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down, Green Bay. Misty said she'll do the game Tuesday night. I have high school basketball this week on Tuesday and Friday. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Packers come out in the eye. Allen under center. Allen to Brockington. No, he fakes it. Looks downfield. Looking, and he's going to get sacked back at the 29-yard line. A loss of 6 yards. Sack made by John Lewis, the rookie out of South Florida, the defensive end. And that'll bring up 2nd and 16. Week 16, I could probably sneak a game in. It'll be late. It's going to be Dallas at the Giants, though, and that could be a big game. That's the Thursday night game to kick off the week. 2nd and 16 from the 29, 4 wide. They roll out and throws back the other way to Brockington, and he steps out of bounds. A gain of just a yard. It'll be 3rd and 15. I might be able to start a game on Tuesday at 11 Eastern. It'll be late. To get it in. 3rd and 15, 5 wide, empty backfield. Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking. Allen throws, and he got hit as he threw. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The pressure was made by Andy Doris, the 13th year defensive end out of Wisconsin. It'll be 4th and 15. Aiden Swanson back to punt. Swanson gets the punt away. Fielded at the 27-yard line by Ace Ellington, brings it back to the 32. Still a 7-0 lead for the Packers with 5:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Vikings will take over at their own 32. Both teams are 8-5. The winner of this game takes over sole possession of first place in the NFC Central Division with 2 games to go. On 1st and 10, 4 wide. Allen in the gun. Or Allen under center, I'm sorry. Actually, it's not even Allen. Boy, I'm way off. Foster throws. Incomplete. Looking for Rondé James. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Foster's the quarterback. What does that mean, Skull Vikings? I know what Vikings means, but what does Skull mean? Educate me. 4 wide, 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Foster hands off to Maffa, and Maffa picks up a yard to the 34, be 39. It means dead. Skull means dead. Dead Vikings. That's a good chant that the Vikings have. Basically saying death to the Vikings. Yeah, okay. Great fan base. 3rd and 9 from the 34-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster, it means drinking. Foster is caught down the sideline. Big gain by James Maddox, the second-year tight end of Eastern Michigan, all the way down to the 18-yard line. 32 and 32. That's 64 yards. To James Maddox. And the Vikings all the way down to the Packer 18-yard line. Vikings trying to tie this one up. 1st and 10. They come out in the I formation. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa. Out to the 15-yard line. A gain of 3. It does mean drinking? Are they basically toasting the Vikings? Is that what they're doing when they say that? A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 15-yard line. Vikings come out in the offset I. I see. Maffa again to the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard, be 3rd and 6. It's kind of like a drinking salute. I got you. That's kind of cool. It's better than Misty's explanation. Death to the Vikings. 3rd and 6 from the 14-yard line. Under 4 minutes left in the half. See, I did not know that. I learned something today. It was worth getting up today. 3 to the far side. Foster in the shotgun. James in motion. Foster back. Foster throws. Caught by Rondé James. Touchdown, Minnesota. As he gets into the front center of the end zone. A 14-yard touchdown catch. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this one up. Don't ever question Guru. If she wants it to be that, then it's okay. And now Randy Lloyd will come on to tie it up on the extra point. Nice drive by Minnesota. The battle for first place in the NFC Central. Lloyd for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7. 3:35 left to play here in the first half. U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead likes that. The Vikings have tied it up. Actually, I'm sorry. Evil Dead has got the... Yeah, both Evil Dead and Viking have the Vikings. And Misty does too. I thought you stopped picking. From the 6-yard line on the return, Vince Kirkwood out to the 27-yard line. So with 3.5 minutes left. Yeah, Evil Dead is the director of information and pronunciation. 1st and 10 for the Packers from the 27-yard line. 3:32 left to play. New England fan was here yesterday, but he only lasted one game, and then he was gone. Allen under center, 3 to the far side, near side. Fakes the handoff, and he gets sacked. Andy Doris, a 7-yard sack back to the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 17. That's right. He's got the good guys' backs all the time. Misty is checked in. Misty and her Encyclopedia Britannica brain of knowledge 2nd and 17 from the 20-yard line. Allen in the gun. Allen looking. Throws near side and caught by Kirkwood out to the 33. A gain of 13. Got most of it back. Jeremy Bell pushes him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Packers at their own 33-yard line. I have not seen Waldo in about 3 weeks now. Pretty much. She's off to the side over here. 4 wide. Allen in the gun. On 3rd and 4, Allen back. Throws near side and caught by Tommy Stewart. Good for 5. And a Green Bay first down. First down Packers, 2:40 and counting. Tackle made by Lawrence Burnside, the 5th-year safety out of BYU. 1st and 10 Green Bay from their own 38. In the offset eye, Allen under center. Allen to Brockington. And Brockington out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Tied at 7. Will they get the playoff in time? 4 wide, 3 to the near side. They do not. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. On 2nd and 1, 3 to the near side. Allen in the gun. Allen looking. Throws and caught by Kirkwood. Out to the 49. A gain of 4. Into Viking territory. First down, Green Bay. Green Bay trying to get a score before halftime. They go to the no huddle, 4 wide. Allen in the gun. Allen drops back. Allen looking. Rolls out, in trouble. And he gets sacked back at the 41-yard line. A loss of 8. Andy Doris again on the sack in his 13th year out of Wisconsin. He played for the Packers for a while. He started with the Texans, went to the Packers, and now he's on the Vikings. Second and 18 for Green Bay. Back at their own 41, 1:25 left in the half. Lions, Broncos after this. Then we have the Seahawks and the Raiders. 4 wide, Allen in the gun, 2nd and 18. Allen drops back, throws down the middle, and it's dropped. They were looking for Jazz Duncan, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 18. Kick and Uncle has joined us. Welcome in, Kickin'. We're on our second game out of 4. 4 wide, 3rd and 18 from the 41-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Allen to Brockington. And Brockington to the 43-yard line. A gain of just 2. It'll be 4th and 16. And the Packers will have to punt. Kick and Uncle going for the Packers. Viking and Evil Dead both going for the Vikings. If you missed the earlier game, Atlanta defeated Houston 31-26. That's on YouTube now if you want to check it out. Aiden Swanson back to punt. Swanson gets the kick away. From the 10, fair caught at the 11 by Ace Ellington. And the Vikings with 2 timeouts. They have 41 seconds in which to work with to see if they can get a score before halftime. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Viking Skywalker, and Kick and Uncle in the house. Misty's here. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster in the gun. 3 to the near side. Foster drops back. Foster rolls out. Throws downfield. Caught by Underwood. Out to the 17. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. 30 seconds left. Clock is moving. Neither team taking a timeout. They might be content to let it go to halftime. This might be the last play of the half. 4 wide. Foster in the gun. Foster drops back. Throws. And caught by Rondé James to the 24-yard line. Halftime. Halftime score, Packers 7, Vikings 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. The battle for first place in the NFC Central. The 8-5 Packers, the 8-5 Vikings, we're tied at 7 as we start the second half. And the Packers will get the ball first to start the third quarter. There's the kick from the 7-yard line on the return. This will be Alton Head, and Head gets out to the 28-yard line. First down, Packers. Thomas Allen, the quarterback, in his 5th year out of San Diego State. On first down, 4 wide. Actually, everybody in tight. Allen under center. Allen to Brockington. Gets the first down and more. Brockington up the middle. Out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 14 for the 4th year back out of Georgia, John Brockington. First down, Green Bay. The opening moments of the second half. We're tied at 7. Packers come out. Allen under center. Allen to Brockington. And Brockington to the 48. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Lions Broncos after this. We'll head out to Denver for that one. On 2nd and 4 in the I formation. Allen under center. Allen to Brockington again. And Brockington trying to get outside. He does. Down the sideline. Down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 22. He got something out of nothing. I thought they were going to contain him. But he breaks loose. Vikings couldn't get a tackle. Ends up being a 22-yard gain. First down, Green Bay. Down to the Viking 30-yard line. 6:52 and counting. Here in the third quarter. First and 10 from the Viking 30. 4 wide. Allen in the shotgun. Allen to Brockington. And Brockington to the 26. A gain of 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. Coming up to make the tackle, Josiah Hayes, the 2nd-year defensive tackle out of Kentucky. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 26-yard line. 4 wide for the Packers. Allen in the shotgun. Allen fakes it inside, throws down the middle, and it's knocked down by Jeremy Bell. Nice play by Bell, the 9th-year defensive back out of Alabama. They were looking for Vince Kirkwood down the middle, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Packers at the Viking 26-yard line. Allen in the gun, 3rd and 6. Allen back, throws near side, and it's short hopped, incomplete. Looking for Jazz Duncan. It'll be 4th down. The Packers will have to settle for a field goal. James Griffey. This will be a 43-yard attempt to give Green Bay the lead. 11th-year kicker out of Army. From 43 yards, the kick is up. And the kick is good. And the Packers go up 10-7. .6:02 left to play here in the third quarter. U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Week 15. The battle for first in the NFC Central. Both teams are 8-5 here at Jammin' Sports. The winner of this game will have a 1-game lead over the loser and the Bears. Griffey will kick from the 6-yard line. On the return, this is number 23, Luke Joyner, out to the 35-yard line. First down, Minnesota. 5:57 left in the third, just a 3-point game. Jay Foster comes back out to lead the offense. Great crowd here so far on this Sunday. I appreciate it. Tell all your friends and family about Jammin' Sports. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Foster hands off to Maffa around the outside, and Phil Maffa picks up a yard to the 36-yard line. Randall Cook came up, made the tackle. Third-year defensive back out of UCLA. Second and 9 for the Vikings at their own 36. 4 wide for Minnesota. Foster in the gun. Foster to Maffa. Across the 40. And Maffa across the 50 to the Packer 49-yard line. A gain of 15 yards and a Viking first down. Tyler Paris on the tackle. 4th-year safety out of Virginia. Vikings can take the lead with a touchdown. First and 10 for the Packer 49. In the offset eye. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa. Maffa inside the 50 and Maffa to the 46. A gain of 3 to be 2nd and 7. Tackle made by Dwayne Hill, 3rd-year defensive tackle out of Idaho. 4:50 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Vikings at the Packer 46. They come out in the offset eye. Foster to Maffa. And Maffa, no gain. The Packers were right there on the tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Nice pursuit by Green Bay on that play. 4:25 and counting. Here in the third quarter, 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Foster in the gun. Foster looking. Foster rolls out. Foster he gets sacked. Back at the 47-yard line. A loss of 7. Bowers on the sack. Danny Bowers, the former Buccaneer, in his 13th year out of Clemson. And that'll bring up 4th and 14. And the Vikings are going to have to punt. James Spalding will come on to punt for Minnesota. The rookie punter out of Baylor. Spalding gets the punt away. And that's going to drift out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That's a 21-yard punt, not his best effort. And now Green Bay will take over. 3:47 left to play here in the third quarter. Packers up 10-7. First and 10 Green Bay. They have 3 to the far side. Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking. Allen throws and caught down the sideline. Chris Weavers all the way out to the Viking 48-yard line. 26 yards for Weavers in his 7th year out of Florida. First down Green Bay into Viking territory. Packers trying to make this a 2-score game if they get a touchdown. Pushed out of bounds by John Butler, the 4th-year defensive back out of Michigan. First and 10 Green Bay at the Viking 48. In the offset eye, Allen under center. Allen, 3-step drop, rolls out, throws near side, and it's dropped. The fullback, Montel Owens, couldn't hold on. The 12th-year fullback out of Michigan State. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Viking 48-yard line. Packers come out 3 to the near side. Allen in the shotgun. Allen draws back. Allen throws, and it's knocked down by Jeremy Bell. Incomplete. Nice play by Bell. They were looking for Kirkwood down the sideline. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 48-yard line. Viking defense trying to get a stop. Allen in the gun, 3rd and 10. Allen fakes it inside, throws down the field, and it's caught by Tommy Stewart down to the 29. A gain of 19 and a Packer first down. Ty Martin, the linebacker, on the tackle, but the Packers get enough to move the chains. First down. They keep the drive alive as we're coming up on 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Viking 29. 4 wide. Allen under center. Allen looking, throws near side and overthrows his receiver. Looking for Tommy Stewart along the sideline. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 29. 2:56 left in the third. In the I formation. Allen under center. Allen to Brockington. No, he fakes it. And he has to throw it away. He had a Viking in his face. Andy Doris was tracking him down. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. 2:51 left in the third. Big third down for the Packers right here. 4 wide. Allen in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Stewart in motion. Allen back. Throws to Stewart, and it's incomplete as the pass was broken up by Kerry Seymour, the linebacker. And now the Packers will try a field goal. This will be a 46-yard field goal. It would put the Packers up by 6. James Griffey from 46 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. Packers go up 13-7. Right down the pipe. 2:44 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Griffey will kick. Kickoff by James Griffey. From the 6-yard line on the return, Ellington. And Vince Ellington out, or Ace Ellington out to the 26-yard line. The second-year defensive back out of Howard University, the Ivy Leaguer. Minnesota now, they're still only down by 6. They can take the lead with a touchdown. 2:40 left here in the third quarter. Still a lot of football left in this one. The battle for the NFC North. Everybody in tight, but 4 wide. Foster under center. James in motion, but they hand off to Maffa. And Maffa breaks through the line and gets out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 12 in a Viking first down. Tackle finally made by James Bunn, the defensive back in his 5th year out of LSU. 1st and 10 Vikings at their own 38. Foster in the shotgun. Foster. Quick pass. Caught the Packers off guard as he gets it out to Dante Keith out to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 14. Dante Keith, the 8th-year receiver out of Penn State. Packers weren't ready for that quick pass. 1st and 10 Vikings at their own 48-yard line. Foster in single back. James in motion. Foster to Maffa, a draw play, and Maffa to the 48, a gain of 4 as they cross midfield. Tackle made that time by Jeff Bossa, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Oregon. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 48-yard line. 4 wide for the Vikings, 3 to the far side. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa up the middle, and Maffa close to the marker, gets out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 3rd and inches. Coming up on 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Vikings on the move. 30 inches from the Packer 42-yard line. Foster to Maffa, and the Packers are right there to make the stop. Flying in there, number 95. That's Taylor Midbrooks, the 7th-year defensive tackle out of Fresno State. That's going to be a loss of 2 yards. It'll be 4th and 2 for the Vikings. Let's see if they go for it. They're kind of in no man's land here at the Packer 43-yard line. They'll punt. James Spalding will come on. Spalding bobbles it, but gets it away. Oh, he shanked it again. Wow. That's a 19-yard punt. Goes out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Green Bay continues to lead now 13-7 with 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Packer offense comes back out. Thomas Allen leading the offense. 5th-year quarterback out of San Diego State. We have the Lions and the Broncos after this. 4 wide. Allen under center. Allen draws back, throws, and caught underneath by Vince Kirkwood out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. And that might do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, Packers up 13-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We go to the fourth quarter. We welcome Sports Davis into the room. 2nd and 1. They hand off to Brockington, and Brockington to the 36-yard line, a gain of 3, and that'll be a Green Bay first down. The winner of this game takes over first in the NFC Central. And if Green Bay wins, they'll have swept the Vikings. So they'll have the tiebreaker over Minnesota. 1st and 10. Allen throws down the middle and caught by Weavers. And Chris Weavers picks up 9 to their own 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1. 7:20 and counting. Four wide for the Packers. Allen under center. Allen, play action. Allen, he's going to take off. Gets the first down and slides at the Viking 49-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Packers. Green Bay can make this a 2-score game with any type of score here. They're up 13-7 here early in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for the Viking 49. 4 wide, Allen under center. Allen, 3-step drop, throws, and caught underneath by Chris Weavers to the 42-yard line. As they cross midfield, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 42. Clock is moving. The Vikings, they need a stop. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Allen in the shotgun. Allen fakes the handoff inside. Throws down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Jeremy Bell, looking for Chris Weavers. Nice play by Bell, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Packers at the Viking 42-yard line. 6:09 left. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Allen under center. Allen, they pitch to Brockington. He gets hit for a loss back at the 46. Coming in to make the tackle, Jim Florence, the 9th-year linebacker out of Wake Forest. A loss of 5. It'll be 4th and 7. That pretty much takes the Packers out of field goal range. They'll have to punt. New life for the Vikings, down by 6. Clock is moving. 5:52 and counting. Aiden Swanson back to punt. Swanson gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. And it's going to be into the end zone. Touchback. 1st and 10 Minnesota from their own 20-yard line. Down by 6. Phil Maffa, some highlights. In this case, lowlights. Brought to you by Bud Light, the queen of beers. It'd be funny if I got a Bud Light sponsor. First and 10 Minnesota. They'll start from their own 20-yard line. Plenty of time. 5:39 left. A touchdown and the extra point would give them the lead. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster under center. James in motion. Foster hands off to Maffa. And Phil Maffa 3 yards to the 23-yard line. Dane Swan on the tackle, the linebacker, will bring up 2nd and 7. Clock is moving. 5:23 and counting. Vikings come out 4 wide once again. Foster in the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Foster looking. Foster throws and caught on the sideline. John Mills out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 16. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 5:05 left. Mills in his 4th year at a UNLV. First down, Vikings. Vikings come out in the eye. Foster under center. Foster, play action. Foster rolls out and throws back across, throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. 4:51 left. Vikings need 6. 2nd and 10, 5 wide, empty backfield. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster throws. And, it's dropped. That would have been a first down. Maffa couldn't hold on. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. He must have heard footsteps behind him. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Four wide, 3 to the far side. 3rd and 10. Foster in the shotgun. Foster draws back. Foster looking. Steps up. He's going to run for it. He gets the first down and more. Jay Foster to the 35. 26 yards for Jay Foster to the Packer 35-yard line. 4.5 minutes left. The clock is moving. First down, Minnesota. Foster just tucked and ran and got the first down. 4:25 and counting. In the I formation, Foster under center, 1st and 10. Foster, play action, throws, and he misfires, incomplete. Threw it a bit ahead of the receiver. Looking for Rondé James. That'll stop the clock. 4:12 left. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at the Packer 35. Green Bay up by 6. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off to Maffa. And Phil Maffa gets the first down. 11 yards to the 24-yard line. Finally making the tackle, number 32. And that's Nathan Davis, the 11th year safety out of Notre Dame. 1st and 10 for the Vikings at the Green Bay 24-yard line. Vikings come out in the I. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa. And Phil Maffa plowing forward down to the 16. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Time-consuming drive by the Vikings here. They have it 2nd and 2 from the Packers 16. 3:26 and counting. Everybody in tight in the offset I. Foster on 2nd and 2. They pitch to Maffa. around the outside, but the Vikings or the Packers are right there. A loss of 3 yards. Antonio Spencer, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of Texas. It'll be 3rd and 5, back at the 19-yard line. Vikings need 6, 3 minutes and counting. Everybody in tight on 3rd and 5. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa. And Maffa to the 18. A gain of just a yard. Tackle made by Marcus Green, 2nd-year linebacker out of Penn State. It'll be 4th down. The Vikings kind of have to go for it here. They're down by 6. 2:40 left. It'll be 4th and 4 from the 18-yard line. They're going for it. 3 to the far side. Foster on the shotgun. 4th and 4. Foster back. Foster looking. Rolls out. Oh, he's going to take a sack. Back at the 24-yard line. A loss of 6. And a turnover on downs. Greg Hughes on the sack. The 5th-year defensive end out of Indiana. Vikings went for it on 4th down, and they get sacked. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Packers will take over. Now it's up to the Viking defense to get a stop. Packers lead it 13-7. It's been a defensive game. The battle for first place in the NFC Central. 2:25 left. 1st and 10 for the Packers at their own 24-yard line. The Vikings pretty much need a turnover now. We have the Lions and the Broncos after this, and that'll be followed by the Seahawks and the Raiders. 1st and 10, Allen in the gun. Duncan in motion. Allen fakes the handoff, throws to Duncan, and Jazz Duncan gets outside, gets the 1st down, out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 19 yards for Jazz Duncan, the 2nd-year receiver out of California, Berkeley. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left. U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Packers lead by 6, and they have a fresh set of downs. In the I formation, Allen to Brockington, and Brockington is going to lose 2 yards as the Vikings take a timeout. Ty Martin on the tackle, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 12. Vikings desperately need a stop. Green Bay will have it at their own 42-yard line. 2nd and 12. They come out 4 wide. Allen in the shotgun. Allen to Brockington. And Brockington to the 47, a gain of 5. Lawrence Burnside came up, made the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 7. Vikings take a timeout. They have 1 left. 1:54 left to play. Can the Vikings get a stop and get 1 more shot? 3rd and 7. 4 wide. Allen under center. Calling an audible. 3 to the near side. Allen fakes the handoff. Throws near side. And it's caught by Kirkwood. He gets to the 48. A gain of 6. It'll be 4th and 1. He gets to the Viking 48-yard line. Minnesota takes their final timeout. The Vikings are going to get 1 more shot, as the Packers will probably punt here. Aiden Swanson back to punt. 1:48 is a lot of time. Swanson gets the punt away, aiming for the sideline, and that goes into the end zone. Touchback. The Vikings will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1:42 left. They have no timeouts. They need a touchdown. You've got to throw it downfield. You can't throw 5 and 6 yard outs. You got to throw it downfield now. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Four wide for Minnesota. Foster in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Foster looking. Foster steps up. And he throws. And a flag. They're going to get roughing the passer, I think. Or legal forward pass. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. He was at the 21. He was across the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty. Lost it down, too, I believe. It'll be 2nd and 15. 1:36 left. Vikings back at their own 15-yard line, down by 6. They got to get it downfield here. Vikings come out 4 wide, single back. Foster in the shotgun on 2nd and 15. Foster looking. It's a blitz. They pick it up nicely. And he got hit as he threw. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 15 back at the 15-yard line. 1:31 left. Packer defense stepping up here. Third and 15. Foster drops back. Throws underneath. Caught by Rondé James. He only gets 7. It'll be 4th and 8. James Bunn on the tackle. Clock is moving. Vikings have to go for it. 1:15 and counting. This is ball game. They got to pick up the first down. Foster back. Throws, and it's dropped. Actually, it was broken up by James Bunn. They're looking for Rondé James. Turnover on downs, and the Packers will take over. And the Vikings are out of timeouts. And the Packers are going to come into Minnesota and get a hard-fought 13-7 win. And the Packers will take over sole possession of first place in the NFC Central. They'll have a 1-game lead over the Bears and the Vikings with 2 games to go. In the victory formation, they take a knee. They'll have to do it again. Low scoring win, but a quality win for Green Bay. Updating the standings as we speak. The Packers are 9-5, and the Vikings are 8-6. Final snap of the game. They don't have to snap it again. They take a knee. And the clock will tick away. Packers will go to 9-5, and the Vikings will drop to 8-6. Final seconds tick away. Your final score: Green Bay 13, Minnesota 7. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Lions Broncos up next.